Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. I hope everybody is doing great and having a good time in their life. A dear Pandit friend of mine suggested me that I should share my opinion about Pandits and how do we Kashmiris feel about them. So here we are in this vlog of mine. I will not discuss and fire upon them with my harsh words, but reason with them the positivity. I see many Pandit friends of mine on this page comment on my videos like savages. And if possible, Facebook had given them an option to nuke my page, they would do it without hesitating. First and foremost, I don't agree when you comment that Kashmiri Muslims are not the real inhabitants of Kashmir. I would say we are the same people. We have the same ancestral blood running in our veins. It is just we got converted to a different faith, which was the best thing happening to us and to the millions of Muslims across the world. Secondly, and most important thing which we all need to realize is that the Kashmiri Pandits were indeed driven out of their land, homes in a very unjust manner, be whatever the reason was. Thirdly, divide and rule. Time and again, some subversive forces have utilized Kashmiri Pandits as strategic assets. While they claim to sympathize with them, but they are not interested in rehabilitating them, as it would lead death to their politics, which you need to understand. We are all brothers here, and it's our job to make you understand that. The Muslim Pandit debate is not all about black and white. It is not about who has suffered more or less. It is more about a history of coexistence, brotherhood and harmony, human bonds, emotional connects, and inviolable cultures and rich traditions which we share together. It may not be sexy for media to highlight stories how Muslims and Pandits lived happily together, participated in funerals and weddings, attended religious gatherings and festivals together, even now, because good stories, they say, make no news. I do agree. This is not to say that Muslims and Pandits have the same political ideology. No, it is not the case. Muslims are not content with the status quo and carve for the political resolution of Kashmir in accordance with the dominant aspirations, while Pandits are largely happy with Indian rule in Kashmir. Despite this ideological divide, we have lived together and shared unforgettable memories for decades and centuries. Why can't it happen again that we co-lived and coexisted while respecting and acknowledging our political differences? Why can't this beautiful garden have flowers with different colors without fear of sameness? One of Kashmir's many tragedies is that when it comes to any serious debate on Kashmiri Muslim and Kashmiri Pandit communities, more often the vocal minority representatives engage in a battle of commotion inside the air-conditioned television studios, which create further divides, trivialize human sufferings, relationships and bonds. And finally, the insensitive debates dehumanize the sufferings on both sides and end up improving TRPs at the cost of sacrificing any possible headway. Today, I once again extend my invitation to all my Kashmiri Pandit teachers, friends and acquaintances. We all know most of the Kashmiri Pandits, be it by politics or be it by force or whatever you may call it, lost their homes and left for some of the most unwanted places at the start of the Tehreek. So slogans like "Yahan kya chalega Nizam-e-Mustafa," "Pakistan se rishta kya," and countless others being heard time and time again in every nook and corner of Kashmir surely would have made Kashmiri Pandits fare the worst. The tragedy of Kashmir is that the two communities strongly linked are now so divided. Now they have to balance the equation of exile within and exile without. Yes, I know I was a 3-year-old boy at that time, not influential enough to be responsible for the migration or prevent their departure. Ideally, I believe that the unfortunate circumstances should not have dedicated our collective destiny. But I know those were not the ideal times. The unfavorable circumstances should have united us as never before. But unfortunately, they ended up dividing us. The bitter fact is that Both Kashmiri Pandits and Kashmiri Muslims have suffered immensely in different ways. The majority community continues to suffer at the hands of state and non-state actors, while the minority endures pain at the hands of non-state actors. The new generation from both the communities in early or mid-90s may not be aware about the Kashmir's past, of how Kashmiri Muslims and Pandits would visit Sufi shrines, study and play, enjoy parties and picnics, attend weddings and offer condolences together. It is possible that together we contribute in creating a situation where, irrespective of our collective political future and ideological standpoints, the Rahuls and Gauhars of the new generation can again sing, "We shall overcome, we shall overcome. Hum honge kamyab, hum honge kamyab" in our schools in Kashmir. Before I go, I would request you all to discuss in comment section like sane and educated human beings, rather act like savages and insane monsters, blasting abuses at each other. Remember, you are just hurting your ancestors who centuries ago belonged to the same faith. They are watching you. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube.